Welcome to Practice Admin's online training. During this training, we will be working under the scheduler setup and setting up the setup lookup lists. If at the conclusion of this training you have additional questions, please email support@practiceadmin.com. Now that you've completed your basic install and setup practice, we're going to move on to the setup lookup lists. On the scheduling navigation bar, go ahead and click on Setup Lookup Lists. And in this section, we have four different databases that we can build into, one being appointment types, another appointment reasons, cancellation reasons, and resource items. Let's begin with your appointment types. To add a new appointment type, you would click the little plus green button in the top left corner, and now you can go ahead and enter in. Let's start with established patient, and you can select a color to represent that appointment type. There's a lot to choose from, so certainly whatever your preference is. Next, we're going to select a default length of time for that appointment. So if on average you spend about 15 minutes with your established patients, you want to put 15 in here. All right, and then recall type, we're not going to worry about that at this time. Let's go ahead and save. Now, you can save and close, and it would have saved the appointment and closed this box as well. But I also want to show you this provider specific settings. Under the provider specific settings tab, you can select a provider that needs to spend more time for the same appointment as another. So if we go under new provider, and this provider spends 30 minutes with established patients, then you can go ahead and make that specific when making appointments for the new provider. Go ahead and click Save again, and it'll keep the changes that you've made. And now we can go ahead and save and close. You'll see as you add appointment types in here, they'll begin listing. Now, if you realize, oh, I put in this new patient appointment and need to change something about that, you can highlight and click the Edit button in the top left corner, and you can change the wording of the appointment type. You could change the color or the length of time. Alrighty, now that we've moved on, we'll move on to appointment reasons. Now, appointment reasons are an optional field when you're booking patient appointments, and basically you could drill down to more specifics as to why the patient is coming in. So, for example, we set up the appointment type as new patient. Now, if we want to give a reason, we could put yearly physical, and that would be a reason that would be available to select from a drop-down menu while making the appointment. Or if this was a more of a specialty practice, let's say it's like an ear, nose, and throat, then we could put in here, something like sinus infection. All right. And again, as we did with the appointment types, you click on plus to add new, select the line, and click on Edit to edit those options. All right, now we'll move on to your cancellation reasons. We've already added some default cancellation reasons, and you can add on to this list by clicking New, and you can inactivate any of these options so that they are not available for selection when your staff is canceling an appointment. And the final option, which is resource items, we define this as resources or equipment that's in your office that could be used during a patient's appointment. For example, if you have a patient that is going to need a laser for treatment when they come in and you only have one laser available, you can go ahead and add the laser in as a resource item. As that patient's appointment is being booked, you can check off this resource item, and then if there's another patient who's going to be coming in and needs the same resource or laser, it will give you a warning and let you know that you may be double booking that resource. All right, again with the plus new button to add in the information, we'll type in laser and save and close. Now when we get into the training for the front desk where we're actually making appointments and utilizing the scheduler, you'll see where this will come into play down the road. All right, now that concludes our setup lookup lists at this time. Please keep in mind if you have any questions, feel free to email support@practiceadmin.com. We appreciate your time. Thank you.